Hi everyone, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot. I hope you guys are all doing well. Your lives are going in the direction you want. So this reading will be for us to help us spiritually grow. And focusing in on Thursday, September 17th. Okay. Thursday, September 17th. So, aligning with the laws of love and truth and wisdom, which it's all the same with love. Truth and wisdom are in love, in the realms of love. Okay, and then opening to the limitless abundance of the universe. I'm going to draw 5 cards for the day. What is it that we need to know? And so first 2 cards will be for the morning, afternoon or noontime, and the theme of the day. And then 2 cards for the afternoon and evening. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Wands, or I'm sorry, King of Wands. That's interesting. We get them all today. And then the 10 of Wands. Oh my goodness. And the 4 of Swords. Well, that's a definitely appropriate card for the evening, for the going to bed time. Okay, so actually, let's come in a little. So with the theme for the day, with the King of Wands, yeah, it's all about trusting in the regenerative spirit. I don't know if you can see the salamander there on his t-shirt. Salamanders are about regeneration. You know, the way they can lose their tails and grow a new one. And so that's the message there. That's what that symbol means, is that within our powerful spirit of who we are, we each can reinvent ourselves over and over in one lifetime. And we do have that power. And as long as we can trust it and move forward with that power of love that always wants to renew itself, like that's the torch to carry through life. So that's beautiful. That's a very, very strong card. Now, the King of Wands sometimes can be, excuse me, an attorney in your life, or a man that doesn't have any problem putting himself out there. But I often, I don't really see these as gender specific, but just the quality with the kings. The quality is about organizing and structure. So this could be that the structure for the day is to follow your passion. And know that you can always make changes along the way. And this could also be a person that comes into your life, and this can be male or female. It's not gender specific, I don't believe. But just that someone that could have the qualities of helping you to organize and helping you to, to come into your courage. Courage. Yeah. Okay, and then the morning is kind of with the the Knight of Wands reversed. It's a little bit of the opposite of that. So I love that this is here to help us, through the day. Because the Knight of Wands reversed, will straight up, and we can always rewrite, any card to, if it comes in reverse, we can always, look at the positive energy of what it would be and turn it around. But so if it were straight up and turning it around, it's like, we follow the beat of our own drum. We know that our power is in moving towards how our spirit guides us and what it is that we want. The wands are all about, it's our spirit, it's our enthusiasm, it's our passion for life. It has to do also with projects. Well, any of the suits can be about projects, but initiating a new project would be in the realm of the wands. So because it's reversed, now remember straight up, all the knights have to do with action, but because it came in reversed, it could be that, in the morning, when we first wake up, we're kind of not sure, like, wait, what are we supposed to do today? Wait, what's the most important thing to do today? It can have to do with prioritizing the project. So I think the guidance for this card is just saying to go for what you want. Of course, do what you got to do, right? Got to take care of the kids, and you got to take care of things and your work and all that. But keep focusing on what you really, really want, because this energy, this consciousness is there throughout the day to help you. And with the Two of Wands, this could be about planning a trip, because we have the world here, and we have the little VW bus that little van, VW van, that I think it was like the People's Bus. I think that's what it was called back in the day. Boy, you guys can see how old I am. I was a teenager when these came out. So anyway, the Two of Wands has us going, looking for more adventure. We have the strength of the one wand that, we came in, it was like, okay, I want this, I'm going to plant this in the ground, and I have this, I know what I want. With the two, it's like, okay, now where do I want to go with what I want? And you have to be willing to venture out. You have to get into that adventurous mindset and decide on what you want. And you don't have to decide right away, though. That's what the traveling element is about. You can travel through your mind, through movies, through books, through the internet, or you can take a road trip and travel. But knowing, that power is within you to rejuvenate yourself and to reinvent yourself always. And you don't have to know. Sometimes if you just hit the road and it's kind of like one foot in front of the other, you can blaze your own trail. You can decide on what you want completely later. Right now might just be for this day. For this Thursday could be the quest to decide what you want. Now, if it is a road trip, I think the message here is to travel a little lighter than you're planning, that you maybe don't need to carry so much. It could also be, the message for this day can also be to know that inside of us we already have everything we need, and so we always need to let go of any emotional baggage or burdens that are not ours to carry. Burdens that are not ours to carry. Because when you're reinventing yourself, even if you don't know which way to go first, you get to discover that. And then as you're reinventing yourself in the strength of who you are in your passionate, free, creative spirit, because we're all creators, that's who we are, and we can co-create with the universe. But as you're doing that, you can free up and you can let go of the burdens. Because to be really free, you want to have less burdens. So I see these as, and sometimes this card can be, I see these as responsibilities that are not ours to carry, but I also, I can see this card as sometimes the place where you're almost there, or you already are there, but now it's time to set things down and to decide, like, was that the right way to go? Was that the right trip to take? If I do it again, well, how will I do it differently so that it can be easier? And then moving into the evening, such a beautiful card for going to sleep, for, nesting in, for meditation, but most of all, just resting, and resting in who you truly are, in the heart of hearts. So this is a really beautiful message to end the day. I don't really feel like the need to, well, we could just for fun. Let's see. Let's push these cards up here for a moment. Let's see what the spirit animal medicine wants to say. See if there's any correlations. Oh yeah. Well, I guess so. Antelope. Nightingale. Beautiful. And the owl. Wow. Okay, so with the antelope, this says life is speeding up. This goes with traveling. This definitely goes with traveling. So for some of you, you'll be planning on some trips, or at least a trip, you know, even if it's not a long one. Now, because this can go very well with the, you know, the Two of Wands, the traveling card, this could also be telling us that to go a little slower, because, you know, I mean, we had 4 of the Wands, you know, with the Knight of Wands, 2 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. I mean, with the Knight of Wands here reversed, that could be a message to be careful about going too fast, because life is very full right now. That may very well be the message there. And then with the 2 of Wands, you know, do you want to go somewhere more peaceful maybe? Because life is too fast. Maybe where you live in the big city, the energy is a little too frenetic for you right now, and you want to get away to somewhere more peaceful, especially because, you know, we ended the day with the 4 of Swords. Yeah. And then, but just remember that King of Wands there is always there to tell us that we can organize our lives the way we want them to be, as long as we just keep working it. We'll get there eventually. And with the Nightingale spirit, the message here is love is all around. Well, that's always the case. You know, the love is always there. We just have to remember to open to it. You know, it's the place where you have to go beyond the mind, you know, the mind that kind of wants to plan and make everything right. Well, sometimes when you want to just hit the road and have a little bit of a trip, you don't have to plan so much. It's because the love is always there. And if you just keep going towards the love. And then with the owl spirit, wow, I love this about seeing clearly. So there's something on Thursday that's going to really help us. I'm reading this on Wednesday, but so there's something on Thursday that's going to help us, something with getting really clear. And I think, didn't we have, yeah, I think for Wednesdays, which I did on Tuesdays, I believe we had the Queen of Swords in the last position for the evening, which, you know, is about seeing clearly. She's all about owl energy, owl consciousness. So yeah, so the wisdom, you can see clearly now because of the wisdom. So I think the wisdom is really just to remember that love is always around us, and we just need to open up to that, especially when things are going too fast. But sometimes it's fun to go fast. You know, I mean, if you're an antelope or a horse or any other 4-legged, they like to run and play. So maybe things are going to go more quickly into the loving, you know, into the direction of love. And now you can see how it's been worth it, all this work to love yourself through the challenging times, and for us to love each other, you know, through all these difficulties. Now we can see that that's what really matters. Wow, so what a beautiful day. Thank you. And I welcome your comments, questions, or, you know, as long as they're kind. As long as the comments are kind, I welcome them. And if they're not, I will remove them. So, okay. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Bye.